Alright guys, so today we're just going to do a simple oil change. This is a 2019 Cadillac Escalade that's got the 6.2 liter engine. Here's some of the stuff that I'm going to use. I prefer Valvoline motor oil, but you can use whatever your favorite motor oil is. Make sure it's full synthetic though. Should be dextrose 1 compatible. This vehicle takes 0W20. I've got a Ratchet, the oil filter. This is a PF63. Oil filter wrench, some gloves just to keep my hands clean, and a couple rags. Now you don't have to have one of these, but I highly recommend it because it makes oil changes so much easier. I've got one of these for transmission fluid, one of them for oil only. This is a 6-quart measuring bucket with a spout. And again, you don't have to have one, but I'll fill this up. This vehicle takes 8 quarts, so I'm going to fill this up with 6 quarts using my jugs here. Dump the 6 quarts in, then I'll fill it up to 2 quarts, and I'll know that it's got 8 quarts in it. Of course, we'll double check it on the dipstick. Make sure you've got a decent oil drain bucket, and now we get to crawl under the car. This should be a 15 millimeter. Have your rag ready. And in my opinion, these are the best style oil filter wrench. I like to let it drain until the flow starts breaking up. Take just a little bit of oil. They recommend clean oil, but I've always used the oil that's coming out of the oil pan, and I've never had a problem. Lubricate your gasket, just a thin coat right there on the gasket. Don't use the oil filter wrench to tighten up the oil filter. If you need to put a rag on it to get some grip, put a rag on it, tighten it up by hand. You pretty much, depending on how strong you are, I tighten it up about as tight as I can get it, and that's always been a really good torque, if you will. Now this didn't have any oil leaks, but you do want to make sure that the little gasket that's on your nut or your bolt, make sure that it's in good shape. Now you can see the stream of oil. It's getting ready to start breaking up. It's still a solid stream right now, it looks like to me. Another few seconds and you'll see it start breaking up. You can let it drain however long you want to let it drain though. We're going to call that good. I'll put the torque in the description. I'm just going to tighten it up about as tight as I think it should be. I've usually got a pretty good feel for about how tight these should be, so that should do it right there. You don't want to just smoke them down so tight that you end up eventually ruining the threads in your oil pan. The bolt, as long as it's snugged up, it's not going to vibrate out, and that's what everybody's afraid of. But I can assure you, as long as it's tightened up, you know, snugly, you're going to be just fine. Now we just got to dump oil in it. Just a little tip, if you do this at home like I do, any kind of big pieces of cardboard from anything that you buy, like a TV or something, cut a big piece out and save it. That way you can slide it under the car without getting dirty, be a little insulated from the driveway. And whenever you're ready to push your tools in and out, I usually just lay them on the cardboard. I'll slide them up underneath there. I'll do the job. I'll lay the tools back on the cardboard, and then I just pull them all back out. And that tends to work pretty good. So now let's dump some oil in this beast and call it done. All right, now this is an LS engine, so hopefully this little funnel that I made will work in this one. Now, I've got the file for this on Thingiverse. I'll put a link. If you've got a 3D printer, you can download the STL file and you can print yourself one of these if you've got an LS engine. It's designed to where it will fit right in there and allow you to pour oil in without making a huge mess. Don't do it like that. The camera's in my way, so I'm not really able to get the angle that I need. Okay, now that was 6 quarts. I'm going to fill this back up with 2 quarts, and then we'll start it up, double check the level, and call it done. Only takes about 10 minutes, and you're done. And the reason I do most of my own oil changes is because it would be at least 45 minutes driving to the oil change shop. If you put your finger over the end of that, again, the camera's in my way, so I can't really get to it. Takes about 15 to 20 minutes to go to the oil change shop, wait the 15 or 20 minutes it's going to take for them to change it, and then 15 or 20 minutes drive back. So it'd be well over 45 minutes. It'd be closer to an hour of me round trip doing an oil change, and I'd rather just get it done in 10 minutes. Plus, you are going to save a little bit of money. And another benefit is you know exactly what oil you put in it and that it was done right. Okay, so that should have been Should have been 8 quarts. And again, if the camera was not in my way, I would not have made that mess. I hardly ever make a mess whenever I do these oil changes. No cleanup. I'm going to spray that down with alcohol. We'll start it up, and then shut it off, check the level. It's always a good idea. Look underneath the vehicle. Make sure you don't see anything dripping or pouring out. If you do, shut it off, figure out what went wrong, and take care of it. Right at the top of the hash marks. Anyway, that's it. Pour your oil back in your 5-quart jug and then take it up to your local auto parts store, and they will gladly accept it and recycle it. You guys take care. 2019 Cadillac Escalade.